Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Radiant Historia! Since last time, I worked my way back to the decision point from last time because, well, you gotta go through Lasville Hills and Judgment Cliff to get back here. So, figured I'd do that off-screen between episodes. So, yeah, you might want to send him out. Better than sending me. I'm not even dead. Can you send someone who's not dead yet? Like, well, I suppose they do that in this game with Sand Plague sort of thing. I guess that's one way of doing it. Ah, the soul is frowning, or whatever the opposite of smiling is. I like it when the At does, well, whatever she's doing there. I don't know. Not quite as awesome as when she wiggles her hips, but you take what you can get. Perhaps I better drag out the melodrama for the rest of the game. Yeah, pretty much. Well, what, no reward? What does the star seal do? I don't think it does anything now that I think about it. I mean, you have to have it to complete this side quest. And by the way, this side quest does influence the ending. So, someone was just elaborating for me. Any of the side quests that have a bad ending to it, they will help unlock the full, true ending to the game when you, well, get to the end. Well, he's already punished me enough in this timeline. Killed our entire brigade. Yeah, that's true. They can and will. Either that or you can get turned to sand. Whoa, okay, I was just tapping you on the shoulder. I am. Oh. Nuts. Well, I already bought everything I needed here, so let's go see what's going on around here. Don't worry about the soldiers finding you here. They won't turn you in or anything like that. No one recognizes us. Apparently, they don't have cameras around here. You would think all of the soldiers would know who we are. We were very prominent in Alistol. They had a parade and everything. But I guess they don't know Stock too well. Stock was never in any parades. That, and I can just turn myself invisible whenever I want. Reserved. No thank you. I don't think I want to have a drink with you guys. Besides, they probably only serve milk in here. Man, these guys sure seem to like their alcohol. Well, there's only one of them here. What, they had French fries back then? Really? Well, it's a desert. You guys were the ones who wanted to take over. Why do they care about Cygnus anyway? I mean, what value would Cygnus have to them? I thought we were fighting over, what is it? Like, fertile land and stuff so we could get food. I mean, what do we want? Their tax dollars? Or, oh, I already talked to this guy. Yeah, just fast forward. You know you're playing too much Radiant Historia when you're playing another game on the Nintendo DS and you press the X button to try and fast forward through the dialogue and then it doesn't work. Yeah, I tried doing that. I was playing Dragon Quest IV and no, didn't work. Not that I was really trying to fast forward through the dialogue. It was just, well, I hit the X button and it's like, oh, right, that doesn't work. Nuts. Well, yeah, it's a desert. What do you expect? I love you, Sounds like a plan. But we're not going to use that water. Well, it's exactly like the previous time we went here. So, I'm not going to explore the other paths or anything like that. I think just as long as we kill all the enemies on the way there, that should be fine. We do have some new enemies here, though, so let's check them out. We got a panther here. What's a panther doing in a desert? I thought they would, like, live in well, more hospitable climates, like a jungle or anything like that. I don't know. But anyway, here we got Blood Panther and Cygnus soldiers. There's also an archer in the back there that can be put to sleep. But I'm not going to worry about that. We're just so damn powerful, it doesn't even matter, really. Don't even need to pay attention to status ailments. So, as long as we use, let's see, Will-O-Wisp, one of my favorite abilities in the game, that should do. As much as I don't use debuffs or buffs and debuffs, they really can be useful the first time you play the game if you don't have all these obscenely powerful abilities and everything like that. That's one thing I really like about this game. They give you ways of dealing with enemies if you're a new player or you're underleveled or whatnot. But if you know what you're doing, you can get a mana shard. Mana crystal. Now, if you know what you're doing, you can pretty much breeze past the battles. I mean, don't let me fool you into thinking that this is an easy, a really easy game. No, this game can get pretty challenging, especially in the second half of the game if you don't have everything that I have. If you're not using a walkthrough, I mean, it's not the hardest game in the world. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not. I mean, I've died a couple times, but I mean, it's not. It's fair. So, anyway, we got another enemy there. Red Storm. They don't have any elemental weakness. So, oh well. So I figured, wow! I'm surprised your air assault did that much damage. What is that thing on Gafka's back there? Look at that thing. What is that, a proton pack or something? I always wondered what that thing was. Well, okay, I'll take care of these guys off screen then. There we go. Trying to get Gafka and Rosh back up to speed, but it seems that the game kind of compensates for, or it kind of expects Gafka and Rosh to be behind on levels compared to everyone else. I mean, look at their HP and strength values. I mean, they're pretty much equal to Stock, who's like 20 levels ahead of them. So the game seems to kind of expect that in a way. Rosh still isn't that great, but you take what you can get. I love this music. I love all the music in this game. The Dark Force. Are there temple guards here? No. Only, well, technically. But no, temple guards, we've already taken care of those guys. Sounds easy enough. Remember we saw those Gutrolls there before we couldn't get past in the other timeline? Well, now we can. Sounds like a plan. So anyway, if you go on the wrong, basically what he was saying is if you go on the wrong path, Gafka will use the power of invisible plot wall to prevent you from going on the other paths, except in the other timeline. So yeah, we can't do anything here right now. So let's take the other path and fight more dinosaurs, because as we all know, jungles are full of dinosaurs in JRPGs and real life. Got a whole bunch of new enemies here. Blue Climb, weak to lightning. Defi is weak to lightning. And a wizard did it. That is weak to sleep. So. But I'm not going to use any of those because we have Will-O-Wisp. So. Yay! Yeah, Rosh and Gafka don't seem to gain that many abilities. Yeah, I mean, in the mid to late game. They can go like 7... maybe even 10 levels sometimes without getting a new ability. So, but they do have some pretty good abilities if you get all their scrolls or whatever they use. Core parts for the gauntlet. Uh-oh, it's a giant bear! Well, they actually do live here. I was beginning to think they were lying. Well, anyway, there is an item I want to steal from him, so let's equip our luck boosting stuff and, oh, I left that on Marco. I was supposed to give him the tungsten mail. But anyway, let's get the luck boosting stuff to help us out here, and you know what? I think I want to bring in Marco for Tran's turn to help out with this one. And yeah, I should bring in Rosh too for the experience. That would be pretty helpful, just in case. Or you know, maybe I should have brought in Atz for Dancing Death to boost the combo bonus. well, it'll make things a little more interesting. If it doesn't work out, well, I can get it off screen. Whatever. I mean, I'll still show getting it, but... Ow! Unfortunately, he's not nearly as hard as the Crush Bear that we saw in the tournament there. Let's see, the Grand Bear is weak to fire! So, we want to use that eventually, but first things first, let's use our new ability. Where is it? Dullahan Sword, there we go. It knocks all targets in a column into the back row, so I don't have to use Push Assault twice. Just use it once, and they're all in the back there. So, I think, let's see. Just trying to figure out how I want to handle these guys. See, I think a good fire spell ought to take care of them. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I was thinking about, can I use an air assault? But no, that won't work. Yeah, you see they all go into the back row. Boom! Maybe I should have pushed him into the back row. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Because they used a power-up effect on him. Maybe I should use the power-down herb on him, or whatever it's called. But, well, for now, to steal, we want to string together a bunch of turns. Ow! Nuts! Let's see, if we use... No, you know what? I think if we use Guard Rise... Guard Rise. Guard Boost is single targeting. Guard Rise is multi-targeting. We want to use that, and then that ought to work. That ought to give us enough HP and defense to survive. Ow! Or not. Well, that didn't work so well. Nuts. Maybe I should be using Trans Turn. Well, this isn't going as planned. I like how when Rosh dies, he just kind of sits on his ass like, ugh. And like his sprite barely changes at all. Kind of like when Fusoya dies. Just kind of turns into a mop or something. Well, hopefully that'll be enough. Huh. Why didn't that deal so much damage? Huh, that's weird. Maybe his power-up ability wore off or something. I don't know. Okay, so we got that. So let's boost the chain bonus now before we start stealing. See, I want to use... what's his ability? His Spin Strike ability. And with Rosh, yeah, I'll just have him attack or something. Does he have... I'm trying to remember. I thought he had an ability that could hit an enemy multiple times. I don't think I have that one yet. Because I know he was using it during the boss fight, but I don't think we actually learned that ability for him. Because, as we all know, when we are fighting our friends, they are more powerful as an enemy than they are when they join your party. Absolutely. That's the way life works. Okay, well that should be good enough. And then just steal a whole bunch of times. Yeah, I probably should have had Ott here, but, well, that's for that. Whatever. Yeah, you see, that's his Spin Strike ability. Kind of like Dancing Death, but, not quite as good. But, well, better than a Sharp Stick in the Eye. Huh. Well, there we go. It worked. I thought using a physical attack and a physical attack alternating would work to boost chain bonus even more, but, well, apparently not. But, well, it worked. But anyway, for stealing from him, we get the Master Fist that I want to give to Gafka there. It's slightly more powerful, boosts his luck a little more, so... Yeah, probably not really worth it, but, well, whatever. It was free. It would have been better if we won it from... What are those guys? One of those guys back at the Hall of Ruins. I forget which one it was. One of the monkey guys. They were monkeying around. I think it was Kenpo Master, if I recall correctly, who drops the Master Fist. I could be totally wrong on that. Sleep, damn you! Man, those dinosaurs. Holy cow. Whoa. Giant teddy bear. And Ott's just looking at him like, oh, but he's so cute. Oh, isn't he cute? He wants to claw my eyes out. Okay, how's it going? The Mark of the Beast. They're with the devil! No. What is the Beast Mark anyway? Someone was saying that it was like a tattoo or something, that like a magic tattoo or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Magic tattoo. Well, I am the master. When I left, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. Maybe he's just the strongest one of them. He might be. He is really, really good once you unlock his side quests for his abilities and actually get them. I love Forgia and Celestia. I love all the towns in this game, but especially Forgia and Celestia. Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy IX all over again. I just love everything about this game. It's the perfume. It's like working in the soap aisle at the grocery store. The fumes from all the detergents just gets to you. Made me a little queasy back in the day, but oh well. Well, sounds easy enough. You got that, viewers? You're playing along. But can we convince Forgia to join our cause? Do they only serve knuckle sandwiches here? Will we have to beat a group of men like disobedient hookers and strip them naked to earn their trust? Find out next time on Let's Play Radiant Historia! This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!